this one starts with a cat behind me. Wherever the game is there. When it finally opens as well, after loading. I think that sound was a claw in the sea. It didn't crash when I pressed the spacebar to skip the thing. Considering yesterday it crashed immediately when I tried to do that, that's slightly surprising. Oh. On to character 6. I have no idea what setup I want. Maybe this? Maybe this. Good for AoE, which a lot of the game is lacking early on. Good for single target, which will be good later on. I think this. There she goes. She's looking at me. I'm guessing she's not happy that I'm in the seat. It's my chair. There she goes. You know, I genuinely have no idea what I want to choose. I'm definitely not taking Flamethrower. Avoidance will be much more useful. It is only Eclipse 1, so I'm thinking about this a little bit too much. I'll just try Flame Bolt. I'll just try what I had. Nanosphere will definitely be more useful later on. And by later on, I mean final boss. Versus Nano Bomb. Nano Bomb is good. I like all the abilities. I like the Flamethrower. I'm just not going to use it because I'd rather win. I think it's one of the few times where I haven't really used Diablo Strike on Captain much either. But it's one of the few abilities where I genuinely think it is just the better of the two. The Ion Surge. So, I haven't played Artificer properly for a while. So, as much as I already hear something. Yeah, I thought that would... Oh, on hit. Yeah, as much as... she is very powerful, there's a high chance I'll miss things. Only one actually hit. Fair enough. Ah, too far. Too far behind. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I did see one of them over there. Thought so. I can hear a few footsteps. Not many. Well, it's something. So that's the thing of Plasma Bolt versus Flame Bolt. Plasma Bolt, you can hit multiple targets for full damage. Flame Bolt, you can only hit one, but they take raw damage. As far as I'm concerned, Plasma Bolt is probably the more useful of the two. Overall. Across the whole run. But, they're both good. If that was the mission tank, that would have been funny. Oop, there is some AoE on Flame Bolt. Just very, very small. Also, the low movement speed is definitely helping me not being practiced with her right now. It's only Eclipse 1, so I don't really care about the speed as much. I'm surprised I hit that. Oh. And there's a big chest. Perfect. What's over here? An unknown. And what is this unknown? Yeah, fair enough. Attack speed isn't everything on Artificer, but it does help. She's definitely one of the least impacted by attack speed increases. Speaking of. It increases, well, cooldowns don't get affected, but it increases the throw speed and charge times. Well, improved charge times, doesn't increase them. The other one. Anything? What are you? No. Actually, that looks much more useful than what I have. Boop. And now I have 3 spears. Artificer is definitely one of the ones who's just powerful no matter what. But speaking of, joys of having a cat. Having stuff get under my mouse. Boop. Boop. Ow. That's interesting. So, that's probably more useful. So the buff stays, supposedly, but because I don't have an opal, it doesn't actually do anything. A Stone Titan. Ooh. Yeah, it's funny how I say about how attack speed doesn't actually change very much, and then I immediately get an item in which I can now physically just attack faster because they charge faster. That's funny. Ow. Am I genuinely gonna die? I shouldn't, but maybe. Turn around. Come this way. Boop. No. What did I get? Death Mark. That's actually pretty good. There was a caffeinator right there. I could have used that to heal. As far as I'm aware, there is now Nothing on the bottom of my mouse. Apart from that, apparently. Well, nothing in the actual optical bit. Anything? Nothing on the section of mousepad. So it shouldn't do that. Ooh. Either way, I now have healing drone, so I should be fine. When you have very little mobility, and if I had flamethrower, it'd be even worse. But when you have very little mobility, it's surprising just how easy it is to go low health on the first boss. So obviously, this stage you do start with low health anyway. Could argue that maybe the other one, whatever it's called, plasma bomb thingy, nano bomb, that one. You can argue that that's actually going to be better in general because of the AoE on it, but nanospace piercing. I do like how even the little insects have a sound effect. $45, so they're 60s, I think. Or 66s. $66s. Yeah, I didn't think that it was exactly quarter. I don't see very much, though. The only thing... Oh, there's at least enough for one chest. Ooh. Freezing is definitely very, very good. That didn't count as a freeze, apparently. That works. That wasn't what I was going for, but that works. Well, there's two things over here. One of them may be a Shrine of Chance. This should be fine. I already have AoE and fire and stuff. I think the mobility option might actually be the better idea here. Well, you learn. He just walked into it because he's smart. Boop. How much? 62. Boop. Oh. I'd rather just get a guaranteed chest at this point. Boop. Well, it's healing. And Eclipse 1 isn't too different. That was me, that wasn't Mouse Wiggle. Stay still. Actually, hit me. There's nothing up here, but it did work. Oh. Yeah, that's something you need to learn as well, which I definitely don't really know. Ooh. Higher crit chance. Okay. Death. Yeah, having multiple of them is very nice. Hmm. Everybody come together. That works. And there we learn that me pressing right click isn't a habit with Engineer, it's just that for some reason I do that. I don't know why. Might just be the way my hand rests on the mouse. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Aw. Boop, boop. Easy money. Here is teleporter. So do I want to move on? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I need movement speed. I know I decided to go for Opal instead and then traded it away anyway, but yeah, movement speed would be very nice. And I think I take card. Are they hitting my drone? Maybe. You are an elite. And like every elite, you shall die. There's a chest over there as well. So I would rather go in here. What are you? You are a turret. Turrets don't matter to me. I think I'm just going to move on. That's the chest, isn't it? Yeah. Anything else? Not really. Could trade everything for... I needed movement speed. It is half of. Could trade a whole load of stuff for defense, but... ah. Aww. See, I remember finding out at one point that supposedly Stone Titans don't do a laser if you stay close. I don't know how close is. Ow. Die. What are you? Oh. That works. Yeah, I don't know exactly how close that close is. But it didn't just then, so maybe. Or it was just random chance. Boop. This is something, yeah, that's something I'll have to either not do or just get used to charging slower with, because if I have teleport or bubble radius, I would definitely because of that, I would definitely spend much more time outside than in if I use Ion Surge. Oh, I'll just have to get used to it. Nope. Yeah, having multiple charges of the M2 is definitely very useful. Sulfur pools. Ow. Oh. They do waddle. That's amazing. Oop, I didn't mean to press shift twice then. I read something earlier that said they waddle, and they waddle. That is amazing. Die, and then all of you die, hopefully. And you, and them. 276. Boop. Oh. Maybe it's only horizontal. Yeah, these were some of the things I was thinking I might struggle on when it comes to damage. I'm not used to hitting them with Artificer at all. That's good. Oh, and one of you. No, I'd rather just go up here and get the chest. Leeching Seed, that isn't too useful. Interesting mode of attack. So, I believe I see something that'll be very useful over there. Didn't hit. Oh well. How much? 138. Okay. Well, you're useful. You're too expensive. Ooh. Ow. Elite. Elite means money. You also mean money, but you could also mean death. You won't mean death because I can just freeze any enemy I want. But it could have. Boop. Aww. Just unfroze. Probably shouldn't stand in that. Another multi-shop. Multi-shops are good. I don't have enough money. I need a bleed. Speaking of, I need bleed. I shall buy you first. That time I just didn't mean to press shift. I was going for control. Deathmark. Well, you don't really need more than one. Oh. Speaking of items you don't really need, especially as Artificer. If I could get a roll of pennies right now, that would be very useful. That time I did mean to. Yeah, as a crowd controller and just general strong attacks, she is very strong. She just can't dodge. At least not very well. Okay. We'll not complain about that. How much is left? Big chest, that there. Them there. Surprisingly fast enemies. What else is down here? This, because that'll just help everything speed up. Much in here? Don't know why I said it like that. Not really. I would definitely like money though. There's not. I'll just open this, see if it's Brittle Crown. No. Oh, their money. And I can afford this, I believe. Yes, I can. That's an ATG. That's very, very useful. Boop. Ow. Well, it's only Eclipse 1. I can afford the time. What are you? A slug printer. Oh, and they brought my attention to a chest. Which I still don't have the money for. Anything else to kill? Well, there is now. The bands will just be useful in general. because if I freeze an enemy and then the bang goes off, then it's just an immediate... Ow. It's just an immediate kill. Yeah, their ground animation is amazing. And I was just thinking about it, stuff that I said before about how one skill is better than the other because of this very specific scenario. Well, Artificer is a perfect example of that, because you could argue that Flame Bolt is better because Ignition Tank exists. But that, one, requires you to actually have an Ignition Tank, and two, there are other sources of fire anyway. And that then doesn't solve the whole of no AoE. I think going onwards, I would probably use Plasma Bolt more. Oh, there is a Mending Elite. Yeah, blind pests are definitely one of the problems that I currently have. There will be a problem going forwards. Play Construct, play Doomstrider, that's fine. I would actually be quite happy with... Yeah, I would actually be quite happy with a... Oh, there's two of them. That's good to know. And I should focus just one. Ow. Yeah, just kill. One is dead. That's the other one nearly dead. Good. Power of ATG. Both dead. Sprint defense. That's fine. Boop. Probably stand up there and charge it that way. Not sure if you'd necessarily want to. No, there's too many things here. On higher Eclipse level, this would not be very fun. Need more AoE. Obviously, the piercing's useful. But that requires them to be lined up in the first place. Need area damage and multi-hits. Plus, all the time outside the teleporter while killing the Doomstriders didn't help. ATG is very useful, though. Not sure whether ATG or Shrimp would be more useful on Artificer. I think probably ATG, because the hits are that inconsistent anyway. They're not just constant, hold it down, and then stuff dies. Siren's cool, that's fine. Wish I can use this. Very useful. We'll have to try. Oh yeah, right, the lava. They're an enemy type that I will not miss. I dodged that. I'm surprised I hit that one. Ow. Oop. That one Yep, I thought so. Nope. 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 So, the freeze execution threshold will be very useful. Ah, not yet. Frozen enough. Dead. There we go. Boop. Easy money, though. The only problem with Ion Surge is you have to come back down again. And that takes time. That isn't too useful. Did I get that big? I did get out of the big chest, I believe. I don't remember. Okay. That'll be useful. I do feel like my own damage is slightly lacking now. I may have spent slightly too long. I'm not sure, or it's just not being used to Artificer again. That's definitely just not being used to it. Getting hit. But there are quite a few elites now. No. Oh, good. The green multi-shot. An ignition tank. Perfect. Boop, boop, boop. Ignition tank will be very, very useful considering... well, that. But no, considering everything. Okay, so I have several things I want to get rid of. That's fine. That. That. Yeah, I'd also like some more drones, actually, as well. Them. I think that's it for now, actually. Not much. I definitely want drones. The spare drone parts, I definitely want drones. Shurikens are a big help. Oh, this is where the teleporter is. Fair enough. In that case, I might... There's not much up here anyway. Never mind. Down I go. Good. I don't think I'm... Oh, never mind. It was those are the last two I needed. Nice. This should be fine. I don't think much can really go wrong right now. I have roll the pennies. Yes, I do. Okay. So I actually do want to get here. Interesting. Yeah, the burn is doing quite a lot. That's very nice. That is not very nice. Both of you die. There we go. Yeah, drones right now are quite useful. I'll definitely be picking them up. Maybe I should have been the entire time. Ow. But, oh well. Meh. Ah? Yes. A meh, but meh. Boop. No. Bad jellyfish. Good, it killed itself. One of the few times we actually want a jellyfish to explode. I'm only still attacking because I want the debuffs on it, and also... There we go. Burn. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Even more drone attacks. I want... Ooh, good. I want to say more... I don't have a boss item. Yeah, I want to say more drone parts also means faster healing drone heals. Look, use the thing, there we go. I know my record for drone parts is 6. I think... Well, 1, probably teleport soon. But 2, if I see any gunner turrets, I should probably get them as well, because they'll be decently strong now as well. That's why we'll check all this stuff. There's another drone. What are you? Missile drone. That's fine. I don't really... Oh no, there is stuff down here. That's fine. What are you? Backup magazine. Yeah, okay. Overall, this run is not the worst. That's decent. Means I'll always have an execution on elite. Oop. Always have an execution threshold on elites, whether or not they are frozen. Gee, I thought I saw a gunner turret somewhere. I don't necessarily care, but I just thought I did. No, I definitely need some more movement speed. It's only Eclipse 1, so this could be one where I just loop. Just have it go slower. Saying that, this is a slower run anyway. Magma Worm? Wandering Vagrant, okay. Good. Next. That was a little bit too close. Boop. What did I get? A green. What is it? Double jump. That's fine. What are you? You're the equipment drone. Well, I don't have any equipment to give the drone. That's a cleansing pool. If I look over the edge, what is that? Printer, what are you? Gunner, I thought I saw a gunner turret somewhere. That's a shrine. Found of blood. Something in there. What are you? Chest. Is the chest really worth it to go all the way over there? No. Not for a single chest. If it was a big chest, or a specialized chest, then maybe, but not for just a regular. The drones are actually doing pretty well. That's the funny thing. They're actually doing pretty decently. I see a Xi construct. I see multi-shops. 3 of them. What are you? Lepton Daisy. Ah. Oop. 2 Xi constructs. One of them has seen me. Void Cradle. Yeah, drones are strong. They move so weirdly. I like it because it's variety, but the constructs move so weirdly. They took out that much of its health. Yes, Artificer is strong with these items. Very, very nice. I hear the construct. It's coming over. I don't see... Okay, I don't see much down here. Back up. Yep, there he is. Ow. Boop. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know. Well, I guess you can just move through this. Stop fighting my stuff. Die. The Artificer is genuinely just, you're a threat, and now you're dead. Or frozen. Oh, hello, other Xi Construct. Or Chi Construct. I don't know. One's a number, one's a letter, supposedly, from what I found. Because I thought I might as well look up how to properly pronounce it. Yeah, no, just get close to it, and it just can't do much. That wasn't even too close. Decently close. I don't know what that was. They can attack through that. Interesting. Anyway, I have money now. Meh. They can take care of the wisps. I really don't have much to worry about with these drones. It's great. The only problem is the Mithrix fight, but... one, they're gonna die anyway. They always do. And two... yeah, two... I'm just not going to go near. Artificer has very high range. There is... oops. There is a limited range to her. But she has a very good range. Yes, down there. Anything up here? What are you, if anything? Equipment drone. I don't have any extra equipment, so no. Whee! I do like how spare drone parts gives equipment drones some more use, though. If you just have something random that they can't use, just give it to them. They still get the gun. And, especially if it's something like a healing item, they're very tanky. That will help. Unfortunate that I only see anything like this on stage 5. That's useful. Another one. Give me something else. I feel like this. If I go up... oh. Uh-oh. Might as well use this actually to see if it'll end up being... no, okay. If I go up... where's the equipment drone? Over here. Usually this would be pointless, but I now have another drone. No, get off of that. I want it. It's just a beetle. Basically just a big beetle with a gun. Ooh, did I actually go through and get the chests that I saw down there? I got at least one. Oh, no, I think I did. Good. Yeah. Well, I don't really have much reason to buy that one. There's another equipment, so maybe one to take to the moon. Hello, gut. Boop. What are you? Yeah, okay. I'll take that one up. Even gives more use to incinerator drones. As much as I still don't like them. So, if I do this... no. But, that's fine. Almost makes me wish I didn't get rid of the bustling fungus, but oh well. That, I didn't even see that was another ATG, I just bought them. What are you? Is that another? Yes, it is. No. Meh. Health is health, but I'd still rather have anything else. Even that, yes. I have at least some ability. Even if it's not loads. It's only standard speed Mithrix anyway, it'll be fine. Oh. And that. And razor wire. Well, that is 4 green scrap. Preferably I'll find a scrapper, but even if I don't, I'm willing to gamble the 1 green. Because the ones I really, really want to keep, for the most part, I have multiple copies of anyway. Oh no, I didn't notice I had 5. Well, 4 Mocha's now 5. Never mind, I actually have more speed than I thought I did. I mean, obviously I do, because I can move around easy enough. What are you again? Oh yeah, Lepton Daisy. Don't want. Either way, another band, another seed, and this, which I can't buy yet. Give me money. How expensive even are you? 946. Now I can afford it. Where? There it is. Ow. Oh, one of them actually didn't die immediately. Fair enough. Either way, grandparents? Yes. Or grandparent. Possibly only one. Oh, it's dead. Okay. I was getting ready to just lose all my drones. And then, I'm assuming that was an ATG missile that's triggered one of the bands. Speaking of... Die. Ooh, that would be quite useful even without Gesture of the Drowned. Well, I've already made my decision, I can't exactly go another path now. I'm really not scared right now. So many missiles. They are doing very well. Spare drone parts is genuinely just good. It scales infinitely as well because you can just buy more drones. I don't really need that though. You know, Artificer should have no problems skipping pillars because you can just Ion Surge up. Yeah, overall, I really, really doubt that Mithrix will be much of an issue. So... I think... Don't run into the pillar. I think what I will do is Cauldrons, because... Well, I only have green scrap. I have 4. 1 regenerative, 3 normal. And then go up to Mithrix. It's funny how on the run after the engineer runs is the one where I end up getting... it's the one where I end up getting the drone parts. I know I did at least once during Engineer Eclipse anyway. Yeah, that works very well. Ow. I think it's not Eclipse 8. I may not have needed to use that one, actually. Oh well. Perfect. Are the flying ones unfreezable? I know the ground ones are unstunnable, the big ones, the golems. I don't think the exploders have any resistance to anything. But are the flying ones maybe unfreezable? I don't know. What is that? What is that? Alien head. Maybe. There's a meat hook, which would have been useful earlier. Alien head is probably more useful now. There's another ignition tank, which is probably more useful now. No. And... no. Yeah, I'll gamble on the alien head. I have 2 quails, that's fine. And I will stack, I think, at least 1 more ignition tank. That's fine. I think another one again. Also fine. Ow. Give intense burn damage. Or maybe 1 more. Yeah, that's fine. So now I have 4, wherever they are. I can have 4 anyway. It's in the chat. 2 alien heads. It's actually going to be decent cooldown anyway. I literally just need to worry about going up. This will genuinely be faster than the pillars. I can make it. Does Ion Surge count as a sprint? Yes. Interesting. Because that's one of the abilities that leaves you in a sprint. And have I just noticed those little particles? I'm assuming they must be part of Weeping Fungus. Because the big ones are. Oh, and if I stop using the jetpack completely... are they still there? Yeah, they're down there in the hand, unless they're part of Deathmark. Either way, here's Mithrix. 1. Ah, he dodged it. 2. 3. 4. Oh, that was the wrong side of him. Come over here. Yeah, he really, really won't do very... He ran through it. Nope. Oh, there goes the incinerator drone. Oh well. He has an orbit. That isn't what the missile drones were supposed to do, but sure. Well, you were attacked. Have fun. Are they unfreezable? Oh, they are. I'm assuming. Yes, they are. They're unfreezable. I didn't know that. Stop attacking my stuff. I only have 1 healing drone. Oh, that worked. No, that missed. He's dead. I know I didn't necessarily use it properly. Up. Did it? Interesting. Cancelled the attack. So can I mess with the walls attack? So I know I can mess with his other animations. He maybe just not be frozen right now. Oh no, he can be. And I believe you can cancel it with that. That's interesting. You know, I'd rather keep my drones, Mr. Mithrix. I'm gonna run up here now, because he's gonna get his own droneman. I just need to run. No, that missed. Oh well. Yeah, walk into it. There you go. That was a bit too close. Ah. There we go. He really isn't getting the whole don't walk into ice bit. I think the ice wall might be what I have to rely on to begin with. Yeah, as long as I keep my distance, his drone won't come near me. And I can keep doing this to him. That one was a bit too close. I don't think one of the shurikens by itself will do too much damage to me. There we go. I'm probably getting a bit too close to the edge, though. Walk into it. I'm only saying walk into it because I missed. Meh. Slightly behind. Oh, he walked into it anyway. If I could get in closer, that would definitely help. Also, I need more items back, which I am not getting. They're not hitting for big enough hits. There we go, there's at least something. All items are progress towards the big stuff. He's not very smart. Oh, did I just not reach? Fair enough. Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted that one to go. I'm not going in close. Going in close right now would be very, very not very smart. There we go. Now at least I have some damage on him. Bonus damage. Straight through him. And that, which he just walked into. Because he's smart. There we go. That will be a lot of damage. Perfect. I don't know why I'm trying to use Flame Bolt. I've already said it doesn't reach. He's turned around. He walked into it. Well, there goes a missile anyway, which should trigger that. So unfortunately, he still has his own droneman, and he's nearly dead. He's dead. His droneman isn't, but that's fine. So much damage off of just level 1. Kill the drone. There we go. I didn't have to, I just felt like it. Whee! Squish. Where am I? This way. Meh. I don't need to attack it. I just need... Also, my drones are taking care of it. Ow. I've just realised. I never noticed it. You don't get the 2 TC280s helping you here anymore. I'd imagine that was a an anniversary update thing. Not anniversary update. Survivors of the Freeze. Survivors of the Void. Like, I'd imagine it was. Probably. Yeah, that's a lot of burn damage. And... Oh, no pop. Yeah, the drones are actually quite useful. It made the end a little bit slower paced than it maybe needed to be. They're stacked. Yeah, maybe the end may be slightly slower paced than it needed to be. But it worked. I won. Artificer first try. From struggling against a stone... Struggling against the stone titan. Funnily enough, I did get the ignition tanks. Even though I said it's a 1-item thing. It's not even white, it's green. So, yeah, if I'd have gone Plasma Bolt, I would have actually been nerfing myself slightly. Eclipse 1, Artificer done. I do like Artificer. I've liked her the entire time. I know that there were some people who really don't. I don't understand it. I'll try Plasma Bolt next. It's great if you get proc things, because of the AoE on tight groups of enemies, they just all go off. No, the ult primary and ult special were two where... Well, all of them actually, all of the ults were ones where I used them and thought, why would anyone ever use them? And then dumped them immediately back to the first set. And then at one point, for each of them, I thought, I'm going to try them again. And I genuinely like playing Artificer this way. Well, either one of these. Usually this, for the higher damage. But this way, I actually prefer Plasma Bolt. And for ages... I think while I was trying to do the... I think it's chunked to unlock the Nano Spear. I'm going to check. Yeah, while doing that... challenges. Where is Artificer? Yeah, this one. Oh no, 1 second burst of damage. I thought it was do a high amount of damage for some reason. No. Yeah, kill the boss in a second. I just... It was funny, I tried for ages to do it properly. Like, planning out everything, not command, just going for stuff and runs, and then eventually I just did it. I don't remember if it was even on stream or not. But I was just playing and it just happened by accident. Well, same as when I did Railgunner's 1 million damage. I haven't used this ability yet. As far as I'm aware, it's not supposed to be very good. Yeah, when I did the 1 million damage in one shot, it turns out it's not one shot, it's one hit. I did it as part of a proc chain. I had a stupidly high damage multiple shaped glass, like 20... It might actually be in my log. If it's one of the ones that's saved. Because that's another thing. Not all of my runs seem to save in the logbook for some reason. I don't think so, because I think I won. I didn't save. That's sad. I still don't understand. That's today. I really don't understand why my logbook doesn't work to save all the runs. Unless I quit too fast and it doesn't save the thing, but it's not exactly hard to save basically a text file. Just telling you where things are and what they are. Either way. Yeah, I just did it as part of a chain, I'm assuming. Because I just did a few shots on an extremely high damage run anyway. I got up to 2 million damage in one shot from the special. So I would have done it either way, from one shot or one instance of damage. But yeah, it was very, very interesting to just have everything die around me immediately. Through damage alone. Maybe for Eclipse 2 I try this. I think this is actually probably the best of the two. But this is also more fun. Yeah, I'll change both. Not changing to that. I prefer the mobility. I know you can easily dodge with Artificer without. Sure. Boop. I know you can easily dodge with Artificer without the, which is there one already? No. That's the other thing. The damage is about... Because of the burn, it's about half. But get enough enemies together and you can easily get the effective damage higher. I forgot what I was saying. Basically, I like both sets of stuff. Though, Plasma Bolt does cause... No. Well, maybe, but no. It does cause staggering, at least, which is very nice. That missed, but it hit the wall. Yeah, Flame Bolt has high single target potential. Plasma Bolt has high multi-target potential. Basically, is the difference between them. Just whichever one you want. But then if you get really high bleed, you can, of course, mimic the fire in at least some way. Well, that's an easy choice. And also with Plasma Bolt, you don't have to be quite as accurate. It's always useful to be accurate, but you don't have to be exact. Speaking of mimicking the bleed, mimicking through bleed, yes, I will. Having the ability to bleed a massive group of enemies at once sounds like a very fun idea. Though obviously right now it's only a 20% chance, where with the Flame Bolt, ooh, okay, it would be guaranteed to do damage over time. So you do need to throw in quite a few items for it. I like Artificer either way. It says something about a game when you can have a community so divided on which options are the best. That's very good to have from the start. Ooh. Oh, I thought you were bleeding. You were not. I see a Scrapper, which probably would have been best to have noticed first. Do I want bleed or defense? Bleed causes enemies to die faster. The defense means I get hit less. But bleed also means that many enemies die faster. And I think I'm just going to stack bleed on stage 1. It's even 50%, that's still a decent amount of damage. And bleed lasts longer and stacks higher than ignite. At least it's easier to. Oh, speaking of bleed. Boop. There is another chest up here. Thought there would be. Also, bleed applies to every skill rather than just the primary. It's still the best status in the game. Easily. Boop. And it wouldn't happen, but if I get max crit and shatter bleed as well, then you can have double bleed. Not literally double... not literally a stat called double bleed, but just you apply 2 per hit rather than just 1. So I'm going to end with 6 daggers. That sounds very fun. Have that. Direct hit? I think so. Was it here or down? I think it was down. Ow. Yes, it was. I could actually... Was it down here? I don't remember. It was one of them. Was it up there? Where's the bleed printer? I was right the first time. It's down here. It was hiding. Maybe I should have ended on 5 and kept the teddy bear, but oh well. I think just to be sure... 6 is always good too. Yeah, I think just to be sure... I... run over here and pick up this healing drone. I do kind of want some movement speed again though, but that's fine. A couple of healing drones will be very useful. You want bleed to death. I think actually 1 bleed out of 2 hits will kill currently as well. Not sure. Long stage 1, but it's worth it. 2 greens, 6 whites, all bleed. Another Titan. Oop. Maybe the laser thing does work. Ow. I actually have no idea. I know Oh, they killed a drone already. Where did it die? Oh, it also doesn't help that my drones aren't moving anymore. Yeah, heal me. There we go. Do your job, even if you're gonna die. Yeah, the AoE I am already happier with than Flame Bolt. The bleed is useful too. Where even is the drone? That was here. At least I can afford it. 89. It was 40 to begin with. Well, that's how much it's scaled. Also, there is something over there. Probably just a drone, though. Oh, it's in the ground. Don't know how it's in the ground. Probably because it fell into the ground. As long as they can keep each other alive, I don't really care. Bye. supposedly there's something over by the Scrapper. Whatever it might be. Is it a drone? It is a drone. Don't care. Boop. Either way, onwards. If I want to give up literally everything for a 57-leaf clover, I could. But that would literally be going down to basically having no items. I do want that. I don't really care about the rest. Maybe a Hellfire Tincture? Would be fun. Don't really have the healing for it though. Only problem. Can't kill you. If I took the armor earlier and kept it, then I easily would have taken that. I would. I don't think I need it. I was thinking interesting texture. Are they angled to the camera? Might be angled to the camera. Horizontal falling water versus vertical falling water. Too bad there isn't anything over here. You know, I never really look around this area. Like, there's also a little table over here. Or something else. Oh, and then opening into the world. And obviously back here is a back room and a tablet. And they all seem to be made of the same crystal as what Nuke can do on the door. You know, I don't think I want anything else. As much as I would, I feel like the potential I would have right now probably makes more sense to keep than the potential I would gain from having 57-leaf clover. Because I would effectively be saying I leave Sage 1 with just a clover. Unless... Oh, I doubt I'd do it. Is there a Spinel tonic? No. Okay. Clover plus tonic takes it down to a 4% affliction chance. Which I was tempted by, but if it's not there immediately, I don't really care enough. I see this run in the same way as I see stuff like my phone or whatever. How expensive? 88, which means it'll be... what, 72? Maybe? They're 6 out of 5. Expensive. 73, yeah. I know what I meant. No. When I said 72, it's because I worked out it was about 72. As an educated guess. Even saying working out was wrong, because I didn't. I just thought for a second. Boop. 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 Well, I could have had a near 10% chance one of them if I took the clover. Few items around. Good. How many? Not actually many at all. This genuinely it. None around there. That's a pot. Chest up here. Boop. Boop. Oop, I missed. Boop. Ah, it turned. Just die. I don't know why my brain told me jump over the fireball. No. Another bleed. Another bleed is good. I probably should have aimed at you. That's fine. You. Okay, maybe I'm not as bad with Artificer as I thought I was, because many of these shots are actually going exactly where I want them to. That was too late, but it bled to death anyway. I say that and then immediately miss 2 wisps. And this one. That works. Oh, and there's another chest there. That I'm actually very happy with. Artificer is very burst heavy anyway. Yeah, it works for Ion Surge and getting up close, which I do. Hello. Go away. How many things? Big chest, something else. Chest. Teleporter. Another chest, Shrine of Chance. I'll start on this side then. Actually, I know what I'll start with. I'll start with another. That worked. Did you just... Okay. Good job. Boop. That's what I'll start with. Another one of them. Now, oh no, you are actually possibly a threat. That's what was down here. That thing I forgot I had. What are you, tougher times? Happily. It's also a good thing I didn't take Hellfire Tincture. I don't have any armor. That is actually very good on Artificer. That's everything for this side, so now I go over here. Where are you? Backup magazine. Oh, I thought I might have a speed printer. If there's no scrapper, I'll leave it. I'd rather... Okay. Oh, that works. Actually, I'll get rid of that. And maybe even the crowbar. Crowbar versus... Having more of this versus... I don't know, because this does take me up to 3 and crowbar is useful. I'll leave it. Over here. Yes. I will happily take that. Boop. That works. That useful. Also useful. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll take another one. I'll keep this one this time. That might be everything. Nope. Oh, there's just over there. Another these Try on Surge is just visibility. Being able to see where things actually are. That's fine, actually. I now have 2 debuffs on me for a Death Mark when it may or may not come up. A Beetle Queen. "14 bleeds. And she's dead. Double Lepton Daisy. They may be worth scrapping. Depends how completely annihilated I get. Lepton Daisies aren't awful. They're just not amazing. So I'll scrap them after the teleporter because I might as well use the value now just in case. I really doubt I'll need them. But better to have them not while they're useful. Should have actually thrown that forwards. Stop adjusting. Stop dodging. That one was just me. Yeah, I don't need the Daisy. That Beetle, if you're trying to do engineer calculated. I think it's calculated. Clear the stage, so finish the teleporter event with no enemies left alive. That would be annoying, having that happen. Sulfur balls again. Oh no. Oh. Okay. What are they? Unknown and armor. I will take armor. Oh, actually, I have coins. Ow. This is exactly what happened the first time. The difference is instead of piercing, I now have an explosive, which is harder to hit them with. Stop hitting me. Oh, you're actually a threat. That'll be why you're hitting hard. There we go. You also need to die. And so do you. You'll bleed. Not enough. What is this? Yes. I hear you. Why did that cancel? I have no idea. Oh, and there's a second one. Of course there's a second one. Give me money too. Has that been fixed? Or changed? Maybe. What are you? Kubo Jr. It's actually supposed to be decent now. Question mark? Well. Ooh. You are an actual threat. Double Artificer, where one of them has, I think, double stats? Would be decent. Question mark. What are you? I'll keep the ow. I'll keep the Gummy Army. It's kind of like the backup, except different. Oh, there's a chest right there. Be you. Oop, missed. Oh well, I'll find out. I'll go over there anyway. Boop. 10 No, 5% chance. I had already collected. Any chests on the backside there? No. There's a Beetle Guard. More bleed. Oh, Sulphur Bod there too, apparently. No chance. Yeah, I'll do the middle, why not? That entire trip was pointless. What is that? No, that's the equipment barrel I already opened. He really wants to kill me. Ah, and so do you. Go away. I missed. Problems. Many problems. Death. There we go. I know I could go for healing, but damage. Damage sounds more fun. That was my fault. Yep. I knew exactly what I did as soon as I did it. It was one of those moments where your brain tells you to do the thing, and then the rest of your brain goes, wait, hold on, but it's too late because your fingers already pressed it. I think Icicle Spear works best for the blind pests. That was an interesting run. That one I'm not sad about losing, because one, I died in a funny way. It was literally my own fault. But also, it wasn't the best or the worst, it was just kind of in the middle. I could have won quite easily. Could have also lost quite easily. And I did. What are you? Oddly shaped? Ooh. That won't hit, no. Any equipments around? Any dedicated equipment barrels? What are you? Drone? That's a drone. I can't see any. Okay, I'll just use multi-shop. Do I want speed or damage? I think I actually want damage. It's early Eclipse. Early Eclipse is fine to go for damage instead. Yeah, I thought something spawned. Thing is, I don't think that's the first time I've died to a Sulphur Pod. Oh, I got speed anyway. Yeah, I don't think that's the first time I've done that. I think I did it on either day 1 or 2 of the expansion being out as well, where I accidentally blew myself up with some lovely sulphur. It's just there too. I have enough for both, so why not? Yeah, also today on the Risk of Rain subreddit, I learned something amazing. Blind pests have feet. You can actually see them, they have little feet. Amazing. That's unfortunate that I lost the bleed run though. Though, I now have a speed run. Not an actual speed run, but a run of speed. They only barely hit. Effect on Wisps is the same as bleed through having a crowbar, so that's fine. Key is good. I would like to print... No. I would like to print an opal. Oop, I let go of that too early. Ow. Ow. I do like the adaptations, not adaptions, shown through the game. Well, it's like I said yesterday about stuff like purity is purity because everything is the same. It's not pure because it's purity in the sense of everything is the same, and maybe something exciting comes up, but probably not. Is that an opal? Yes, I don't need to print one then. It's not just purity in terms of pure damage and stats and guaranteed things. It's purity in the sense of, and nothing really changes. Sometimes there's exciting stuff, and sometimes there is. Well, most of the time there isn't. Which is part of the point. Because considering what the logbook entry is about, it also references the idea of childhood. Where everything is the same, and sometimes exciting things happen, but not really. Or, I'm analysing it far too deeply. In which case, good writing. Though I am also a person who will happily go, so the English teacher tells you, analyse this piece of text, so you do, but in the back of your mind you know that the writer chose blue as the colour of the curtains, not because the character is depressed, it's because they just like the colour blue, if it even went that far. Literary examinations and analysis are always funny. Oh, there is just there. Wish. I'm happy I spotted the chest. Shrines of Chance as well. Ah, that go over his head. Ow. Yes, give me money. How much? 23. That's fine. Boop. Good. Also good. Less damage, but I think having speed is actually more beneficial right now anyway. Where are you? There, I missed. What are you? That's fine. What are you? That. No, I'll keep the Molotov. I have speed. I don't need it. The rest. Where's the teleporter? Over here. Anything? Not really. Okay, time to drop. Whee! Long stage 1, but a lot of items out of it. Another Stone Titan. Of course it is. That's a laser. I didn't actually mean to press R just then. You die. There we go. Ow. No, I feel like the way that a lot of the decisions on skills go in this game, at least from what I've noticed, whether or not it's actually correct or whether or not it's just one of the silent majority type things, where most people actually don't think it, but it just seems to be damage. Is the number higher? Yes, therefore it's better. It's like, well, that isn't how skills work. Oop, I missed. Didn't that time. Be frozen while simultaneously on fire. Something which technically is possible. One, cold fire, which I'm assuming is likely possible. Or two, you're frozen in something flammable. But then you could argue that it's not you actually on fire, it's the material that you're frozen within. And that's just burning off of you. But, yeah. The fire is a chemical effect that happens due to the high energy release. So a cold fire might not actually be possible. I don't know. I've never needed to think about it. There was something over there that I hadn't done. It might have been a drone, I'm not sure. What are you? Eh. Ooh, oh, okay, fair enough. Also, I've immediately found this. Boop. Boop. That's fine. I like Elite's Dead. And apparently so does the game. What did I... I'm not sure what I hit. Actually, it might have just been the sound of the spear hitting the wall. Oh! Critical crowbars actually cause... just kills. I'm fine with that. 80, okay. 3 multi-shops. I might want to try and see if I can get a card. Would definitely be nice. Though it looks like my only chance of getting one would be through a lot of chests around. Would be through this Shrine of Chance. So the chance of it actually coming up are very, very low. 75. Elite, yes. Thought I saw something orange. I've played this game too much to the point where I can just... You see, even the slightest hint of something, it's like, yep, that's that. Fine, die. Well, it's a white, it's bustling fungus. It's a healing item, at least. And they are things I don't have. Ow. So I feel like Icicle Spear recharges faster than Nanobomb. I am going to keep changing what I call them. I name abilities as what they are and what they do. It depends on the character and the ability. Same as the items. Oh, I've already found the teleporter, so that's good. Maybe well, considering they're there... Maybe I do search around and see if I can see an equipment barrel, though I don't think there is one. Because with 3 multi-shops, rather than 3 items, you could get up to 9. That is 3 times 3. Several keys. Keys are good. Okay. I have that. I like how my humour when playing this game is the same as, hold this, and you just give them a bomb that's lit. That is literally what that joke was. They say, well, I don't even know if it qualifies as a joke. It wasn't much of anything. If anything, it was just fact. I gave it to him. Another crowbar. Very good. Crowbar is one of the better stacking items in the game. That's too high. Oh. Anything? No. That would be the perfect new altar place, but I don't think it actually is. Boop. That's actually... Ow. Well, being hit by 1 actually saved me from the rest. Why was he on fire? Molotov. Yeah, that thing I used. Well, I'm perfectly fine for money now. I went past it. Altar Perforator again. Well, if I get a boss item, I'll have to remember. I do not believe I've seen any kind of equipment barrel, which is very unfortunate because I want one. Here's a chest. Oh, that's there. Fair enough. Number 4. Well, attack number 4. Yeah, I think I'm mixed on both. Like I said earlier, having such a split on which item is actually better is a good thing. I'll take the unknown. Fair enough. And then I do not have armor. Armor sounds like a good idea. I saw 3 multi-shops, didn't I? Ah, yeah, there it is. Trevor's approach. Felt skippy. I'm not sure. Should be fine. I saw that mending over there. Yeah. Ah, almost. Wandering Vagrant. Stone Titan. Well, you two are together, so you both get this. I may as well actually stay on the side of the teleporter that's charging, rather than the side of the teleporter that's not charging. No, then outside. Well, that's one dead. Ow. How did... Okay. I don't know. I'm fine for health. Defense and speed, how to beat a Stone Titan quite easily. Did they mix? I just didn't notice. No. No, you don't. Have that. Ow. Stop bouncing me around. Ow, I say as I get hit. Again. Either way, he should be dead now. Oh, hold on. There we go. Didn't get a boss item. Oh. I did get them though. Which is nothing too amazing. Boop. What greens do I actually have? Do I only have 4? One way to kill a mending. Oh, that missed. Oh well. Yeah, I only have... Fair enough. I only have the 4. I thought I had more than that. Oh no, I have 5. I do have 5. Whee! Yeah, Siphon Forest Stage 1 was a very good Stage 1. What is it? Yes. I now have explosives. Also explosive ice. And explosive ice. I'll reroll. Real crown. No, I'm getting hit too much for that. This is also one of my favourite things about Plasma Bolt is the interaction with Brilliant Behemoth. But I've never noticed that before. It's exploding on him twice. Can you freeze him? No. Bye. Because of the explosion when it hits the ground, which has its own radius, and the explosion because it's a burst. I did a hand movement. You can't see it. The explosion hits twice because there's 2 explosions. Ooh. Yes, please. That won't hit. No. No, I view Brilliant Behemoth as better than the items I gave up. That. No. Oh, yes it did. Dead? Almost. Yeah, it's interesting. I never knew about the interaction. So my favourite item to get on Artificer, because the Plasma Bolt, is now doubly my favourite item because of an interaction I didn't even know existed. I hope I get a Weeping Fungus. That won't hit. That might. Oop. Oop. Or maybe it double explodes anyway? Ow. Actually, it hit. Set me on fire. I want money. Thank you. Set me on fire again. I want money. And again. And again. Okay, that's done. Boop. Boop. Meat. Medkit. Yeah, fair enough. Don't want it though. What are you? No. Anything? Oh, there's a multi-shop and a chest. Something roughly, yeah, roughly round. From a distance, I'd say the teddy bear looks round. That will be very useful. Can I see the lockbox anywhere? Oh, it's right there. But before I do that, ooh, yes, Disposable Missile Launcher does sound very good right now. But is there a card? I want the missile launcher, but I also want to do the question mark. I'll take the missiles. Boop. I'll take a watch. Take a damage up. I do like how, in the vein of the items of the game, ow, there is no pure damage up. There is no item where the only thing it can possibly do is just give you more damage. Because even the one that does that has a downside. The only unconditional damage is the one with condition. With another condition. There's a card. Royal Capacitor. Disposable Missile Launcher. And I go over there. No, it's not. Okay. Why is that imp struggling? I don't know. Finally made it, though. Another watch. Very nice. Sure. Very good. Death. I want to say the watch is just putting my damage up massively. It's great. Anything? There's a printer, and what printer would that be? Is that the Tough Times printer? Yes. If there's a scrapper, I will happily come back for that. If there's not, I don't really care. I would much rather have the stuff I have now. The Teleporter Shimmer is massive. Having it be as open as this, you can really see how big it is. It's a lot bigger than you think it would be. fireworks? Or fire? Maybe just fireworks. I don't remember if I even picked any up. And then, no, I didn't. I thought about it. Second medkit. Another chest. Another chest. And I think that's it. Boop. Boop. Another key. I need 2 more, so that's stage 4 and 5. I know it's not how it works, but thinking about how explosive ice would work, surely it'd be extremely painful and probably just deadly. You hit something with ice, that explodes, and then obviously the ice would just become shrapnel. Which would surely just hurt. Also, the freeze with the ice works very well. What, the freeze with the ice? Freeze with the explosion. Yeah. No. The freeze with the explosion works very, very well. Growth Tender? Hooray! That is a lot of heal. Death. All of these. Oh, you're still a Mender. Die. At least Mending Elites can only target... Ow. 1 ally at a time. Ow. Ow. Okay, die now. Being bounced around is fun until it's annoying. I need a scrapper now. There are several greens I want to get rid of, as well as a couple whites. Though, short term, it doesn't make sense to scrap at all. It's probably a waste, yeah. Yeah, no, short term, it doesn't make sense to scrap. Because... Do they? I think they might explode with Behemoth from the gasoline explosion. I'm not sure. No, because scrapping is the potential for long-term gain with short-term loss. Obviously, you could maybe get short-term gain as well, but that's not necessarily what it's for. Well, no, it's just to remove things you don't want and print them into things you do want. That's the whole idea. And yeah, that's what I mean by the explosion working very well with the ice. Because the first one wasn't fully charged, the second one I think was. If it wasn't, it was just barely not. But it was more charged than the first one. So that just resulted in more stuff, more death from a single hit rather than just barely living. Siren's Call? Yes. I shall drink. What time is it? Oh, okay. I have about an hour. Depends how long this run takes. Well, I might only do these. I might only do these anyway. And this be the last one. Depends if / when I... Ooh, now I definitely want a, Oh, hello. Well, I don't care which you go to, because you die. They can attack while frozen. That's interesting. Boop. Oh, and they are larvae. And one of them is a Mender. Yep, you. No. Death. Okay, just someone die. There we go. Explosives. Pretty much what I have. It's like an enchantment. Speaking of explosives, okay. I won't say no. It's like an enchantment where you have flaming sword of fire. It's like, yes. Heals burn twice or whatever. Ooh, double jump. Double jump is useful. Ah, okay. They went for the wrong target. And he's dead. Ooh, there we go. Anyway, I was going up here. Three Shrines of the Mountain on one stage. This is a strong run. I'm okay with this. Ooh. I would like that scrapper though. Please. Somewhere, if I am allowed. Oh, the larvae are very wet. They sound very, 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 like, slappy. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but it worked. Literally one full damage. Hey, full damage isn't lethal yet. No, I feel like early game Eclipse, Artificer will be fine. Late game, I feel like I might start to struggle. Because of the enemy movement speed versus my movement speed. What are you? No, yes. I know it's only for the next 2 stages, but oh well. Unless I decide to loop, but I doubt I will. Is there anything else even up here? Yes, there is a chest, and there is an egg. Ow. Yes. Very useful. I definitely want the scrapper now. That was a lot of damage. Also, sure. Alloy worship units took so much damage from that. I'm not complaining. It's just surprising. Like this. Half of them didn't even go for it. Not like the first one. Boop. This isn't going to be much of a hard fight. You're just spinning, and you're dead. I don't even know how he died, he just did. No. Big attack. Yep. Vacant? Okay. I didn't know they could do that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Boop. Big attack? Or not yet. Now. Not yet. Oh, maybe death. What do I get? Yeah, okay. Boop. Yeah, this run is a bit easier than some. Well, apparently that one was still alive, the other one wasn't. Though, I do need to remember I have a chance of fighting an overloading worm, I think, actually, with 3 Shrines of the Mountain. Which I'm okay with, because I really doubt I'll struggle. No. No. These enemies, though, the larvae, I think, will be a problem later on, especially for, well, 4 onwards, just all of it. Aside from that, I think they'll be fine. If it turns out to be a horde of many and it's just elite larvae, that would be amazing, because that... Well, even then, I do have... It's 3 shrines, so I'd have 4 items come out. So the chances of a boss item coming out are quite decent, so I probably don't want that. I'll see what it is. Fair enough. Time to die. I don't even have drones on this run. Yeah, don't hit me. I'd very much prefer it if you didn't do that. Yeah, I'll just stand here right now. Now. Oh. Ow. Apparently, something hit me. I don't know whether or not I would have died. Unless maybe it spawned the big explosive ball. Maybe. Being an overloading is basically triple damage. Because as much as it's a 1.5 times damage multiplier because of silence between 2 strikes, they still deal double damage as an overloading. So it's that times... I shouldn't have done that. That times 1.5. So, yeah. That's 3. Not 1.5. So, yeah, overloading is easily, in terms of direct damage dealt, the most dangerous. Though, slows and burn are still very not fun. All of the elites are actually pretty well made in being dangerous. Burning is never fun, though it can be blocked with armor for the most part. Depends on the enemy, though. The overloading, yeah, just don't get hit. Glacial is generally the easiest, but still, depending on the enemies near you, it can easily result in you getting killed just by being hit by one. Malachite, well, Mending is the weakest in general. So, even then, in groups, they can still be annoying because they heal everything else. Malachite is probably still the hardest, and Celestine isn't so bad. Not an artificer. Not for 5 greens. Just taking me roll. No. I know that obviously that was my only that was my only elixir. Oh well. Yeah, I know that obviously something. I forgot what I was saying. Ooh. I might, even if there's no scrapper. But definitely if there's a scrapper. I see that. Oh no, when it comes to the coins, I know I'm obviously just kind of wasting them by re-rolling and not buying anything, but re-rolls are cheap. I don't really care about the coins. I can win with and without them. Doesn't really make much of a difference to me. Oh, you do not get to hit me with that. I was going for a gesture, so I think that was probably quite obvious. Death. There we go. More fireworks, more speed. Speaking of mending. And all the other elites, but yeah. I was actually quite surprised when mending was added, but not because healing, because it was obviously healing enemies were mostly missing aside from the mushrooms. But just, I don't know. I just didn't feel like it would be added. I'm not sad about it. I actually quite like them. Because they become an interesting non-can-kill-you threat. Because they're not a direct threat. They even have reduced damage compared to other tier 1 elites. I think they still do have bonus damage. Just not as much. Or it's less health. One of the two. I don't remember. They have less stats than other tier 1 elites. I'm also happy they're tier 1, though I wish there were more tier 2s. Because even then, that's only 6 elite types in the game. I say only. That's 6 elite types in the game. Where I feel... Well, actually, no, Void Touch, never mind. But that's not really a tier 1 or 2, that's its own thing. Oh. This is where this is. Really forgot about Void Touch. I don't consider them to be elites. Hello, Gup. Obviously they are elites, but I wouldn't necessarily consider them in the same vein, because they don't spawn naturally. Well, they can, but only with a Void Seed. Lepton Daisy. Well, I have regenerative scrap. Even if there's nothing else, you might as well. Same with that drone. More beneficial to have a drone than not, even if you literally never use it. There is a chest over here. They're going after the Gup family. Shuriken's an Artificer is actually quite nice. It does... Ooh. Be useful. It does give quite a bit of bonus damage. The charge-based nature of her attack also means that you just get more out of it as well. How much crit chance do I have? 20%. Is that 4 watches? Okay. That is also part of it. Several watches. I might as well print the Daisy if I remember. More useful to have than not have, I guess. Yeah, I think it will just end on this run. Any chests over here? Not really. There's these. Oh, and that one. White. That's watch number 5. That is double damage through the watches, at least. Which means compared to base, my crits are doing quadruple damage. More slow. Obviously, it's only Eclipse 2, so there's not much to really tell. But this isn't going so bad. Or, I'm actually finally just used to Eclipse. Is there a card there? That's Gubbo Jr. Oh, hello, Gups. I was going to open that, Void Cradle. I'm happy I didn't. That's too high. High in the, where I'm looking right now, vertical direction. Got the guy aiming downwards. Yeah, okay. I don't have any band. And it would be useful against Mithrix anyway. Ow. There's no card there. Aww. Well, that's good, but that's not really the best one to stack. What are you? Something I already have. Something I don't know. Probably the best out of the three. I think I've said about it before, but yeah, Singularity Band is something where if you end up having enough recharge on a Blast Shower, especially with Gesture of the Drowned, then because it's a total damage, when it triggers itself, because it can, what actually happens is the damage gets multiplied each time, so it's literally accelerating death. Only if it triggers on the same target twice, well, on the same instance over and over again. But it can still happen. Yeah, well I have several regenerating scraps now, which is nice at least. No scrapper, unfortunately. I don't need it, but it would be nice. What are you? Oh, yeah, no, I'd rather do this. This is why I checked the rest of the stage. Maybe it would have been nicer to have Renaud's Band times, well, 2, but Singularity Band times 3, I'm fine with that. I don't mind. Fair enough. That wasn't what I was going for. I was going to kill these just for the fun of it. Oop. Aww. Anyway, you will die now. Oh, there is a chest here. A bit late. Could take a Goober. If it had all of your items, Goober Jr. would be extremely overpowered. If it was literally just a direct clone. Even a lower damage clone. Anything? No. I do really like Singularity, but I like all the Void items a lot, actually. They all give different uses. I'm gonna get off the ground. That's why... Yeah, they just give different uses to things that otherwise wouldn't be able to. Or they're just interesting differences. I don't think it works on worms. I don't actually know. Well, unfortunately missiles don't work on worms. Some of them hit though. If I get a charged perforator right now, that would be amazing. I'm not going down near the ground. I might actually want to go higher again. It might be able to reach me. No, it doesn't work on worms by the looks of it. I think I want to go up. I don't care how long this fight takes. I am not being touched by another overloading worm. They are too deadly in the contact damage. Oh, actually, maybe it did slow it down, but it might just be too big to be contained. Several Greater Wisps. A fight like this is where the... Ow. Ow. Yeah, a fight like this is where the Flame Bolt would be more useful. There's just one big single target. But Plasma Bolt is still pretty good. It's nearly dead. That's just because I have a massive amount of damage on this run. It's dead. What did I get? 2 feathers. I'm fine with that. I didn't challenge the teleporter at all. Oh, ow. Oh, yeah, you're still alive. Go away. Well, most of them seem to be dying before it even exploded. There we go. She took care of some stuff. Yep, they're dead. Probably. Oh, you're not dead. Now you are. For the amount of movement Artificer lacks, she definitely leaves the teleporter area a lot when it's actually reduced. Boop. Yeah, it should be fine. What is that? A drone? No, that's a turret, isn't it? I wish I had Pocket ICBM right now. Yeah, they're all just down there. Oh well, I'm not going to bother fighting them. That one I will. Now I'll kill them. So I don't need to worry about the teleporter radius. Oh, and you. Onwards. Do I even bother checking the cauldrons? Or do I just go up? I wish I had more movement speed. Well, if there's movement speed in a white cauldron... maybe? It's a 2-to-1 that I lose something that I have 2 of. I already have a load of damage anyway, but that damage is basically being multiplied by 1.6 with the Behemoth. It is more damage. I'll check just to check, I guess. Might as well. I have a key. No. I know this was a run of many heat. I'm at only 48 minutes. This run's sped up. Use that. What is that? No. What are you? Same thing. Yeah, I have absurd damage right now. What's in Brainstalks? Pocket ICBM. Problem being, if I take it, there's 3 rolls in which I could lose the ATG. Sure. It is in the very minority. Did I see... no, I don't know. I didn't lose it. That's actually fine. I think that was worth it. And I think it's time to leave. Time to head upwards again. Is it going to follow me? Can it follow me, or are they height limited? I think they might have a limited height. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be moving upwards. That's interesting. This stage is massive, though, if you actually look at it. Also, yeah, so it is. I never thought about it, but it makes sense. Because obviously a section of the moon is destroyed. Is that the ICBM one? Yes. Yeah, you can see from the planet that obviously part of the moon is destroyed and basically ripped out. And obviously that's where this stage is. This is still probably faster than doing the pillars, even though I have an 8-second set of cooldown, not like 5 or whatever it was last time. Either way, almost there. I don't get any extra jumps, unfortunately. I don't have a wax quail either, because if I did, I could do a quail jump. I have head stompers, but I don't have enough speed for that. At least I don't think I do. I'm not going to go back down and find out. There's no reason to. I'm already almost there. I don't like the details of just all the little, I say little, massive moon rocks that are just floating around. Almost there. Actually there we go. No. The ice sphere is actually very long. You normally don't see it from the side. Boop. Oh, that was behind. Oh well. Yeah, come back. Come back this way. Oh well. He tried. Yeah, Singularity Band with freezes just means you can't do anything. Nope, he dodged. I remember reading that supposedly missiles can't trigger each other anymore. Either with or without ICBM, I don't remember. I remember reading that somewhere, or watching it. One of them. One of them. I don't remember which. Ah, if only that was lower down. Ow. Oh, don't leave the missiles around. Okay, that was expert flying tactics by something that was literally just trying to hit me. And I wasn't even moving very much. Genuinely Genuinely redirected the missiles into... Oh, that one's dead. Into a wall. Yep, have fun with throats. Bye. Nope. He's going up too. And he's frozen. At least I know when it comes to this attack, I can freeze him out of it, I think. Or will he keep doing it? No, he does stop. Oh no, he doesn't. I don't know what going upwards helped with, it just... Ow. I would rather not find out what another hit does. I would rather that he just dies. Freeze, preferably. Well, there goes my, like, double damage. He tried to jump for me. There we go. This will be fine. I just need to go over here. Oh, five stacks of watch. That's unfortunate. Either way, I want my items back. He isn't moving. Sure. No. If I have to dodge by being exposed to the rest, that's fine. I do not want to be trapped in a singularity. I went too far forwards. Especially a Brilliant Behemoth singularity. If I have to be careful and only use the missile launcher, I will. I am not losing this run. Shurikens are scary. I want them back. Well, there's something, though, yeah, it won't do very much. At least they're easy enough to dodge. There's some speed. By some, I mean one. That'll be fine. You might walk into it. Well, healing is good, but I'd rather have damage stuff back to accelerate this process. Though I do have an Opal, which is 100 armor. Which I want to say I've heard is half damage on a single hit. He has Singularity back. He probably had it for a while. Give me my band. Well, there's Behemoth. They won't hit, will they? No. Ow. I should stop playing with the Shurikens. I should be more careful, because he has the capacity to kill me. So he is 60%. He walked into it. I had no right to get that hit. Oh, there's an ATG. Very nice. I don't have Shurikens back, do I? No. Definitely not. Well, that's useful. It's a head stomper. That is a bad thing to have. Immunity to full damage, which is nice, but not right now. I don't know where I was aiming with that. Oh, good, it cancelled. Good. Singularity Band is back. Good. There we go. Ah, oh well. Either way, I think he's dead now. If not, he's close to dead. He gets to die by Missile Swarm. Yeah, unfortunate about the watches, but I didn't die. So, I'll take that. Same earlier about the elixir. I wasted it, but it did save my life, so... Oh well. I want to go for this portal, probably. That one. I don't know why. Oh, maybe make it. Oh no, I will make it. Ah, it is literally the worst it could have been. You didn't even die. No, he's dead. Well, I have no quails or anything. I might as well just do a straight line and just do this. Maybe go up a little bit more. That does mean I have to go down a bit more at the end, but oh well. If those missiles are going. If anything. Oh, no, yes they are. Ow. Oh, they have infinite height. Fair enough. Well, there is something very easy I can do to win. You only need about 40 seconds, I'll easily make it. But no, there is something very easy you can do to win, which is funny. Oh, do you have to drop to activate it? Anyway, I'm going to exist in space now. It's a complete cylinder. It's not a sphere like the rest. So, literally, all I need to do is just move up. Nah, he's gone too close. Oh, they can come close. Usually they don't. Or is it because... I guess it's because they like to keep their distance. Because Void Reavers aren't exactly a melee enemy. I've never known... He got on top. Fair enough. Never seen that before. And he jumped off the other side. I feel like that's on purpose. Singularity Band and the Void Reaver explosion isn't actually... No, it's the same. I then saw the circle and went, that's not symmetric. Huh. Okay. I didn't know that. That's an easy way to avoid just... I should have slammed. That would have been funnier. Oh well. It makes sense, because you need to be by the ship, but it's an infinite charge height. Well, up until the ceiling of the level. I didn't know that. I have learned things today. In saying that, though, I am the person who finds all the ways to escape the map. There's several across multiple maps. My favourite ones... My favourite one is Distant Roost, I think the second one. There's a rock with a dent in it that you just dash through and you just get forced onto the map. It's really easy. I find ways out of the map in many games. I found one in Elder Scrolls Online as well. Or was that to get stuck? One of them. I find bugs and things just by playing games. It's just the way I play. I mess around. A lot of them aren't even... Like, a lot of them aren't even common, or you'd see them in normal gameplay. I just find them. Yeah, that's sad. I've never read the broken descriptions. Either way, Artificer Eclipse 2 done. So next stream will be 3 and hopefully 3, 4, maybe even 5. Depends on how long they take. These have been longer runs, these 2 wins. So maybe only 2 levels of Eclipse per stream, which means, yeah, I'm not doing this particularly quickly. I could easily start earlier, stream longer, pump these all out, but I'm just playing for fun. The challenge to me is fun. Though I know that there are mods and things which throw the challenge of Monsoon and Eclipse out the window. I might try them at some point, I might not, I don't know. But yeah, either way. So far on Eclipse 1 and 2, so just normal Monsoon. And then this isn't exactly... This one won't do very much either. Because Artificer is probably the easiest to avoid full damage with in the first place. Loda doesn't count, she just doesn't take full damage. Yeah, 4 onwards would be interesting. 5, I don't think would be too bad, because you don't get hit as Artificer much anyway. Or you... She's one of the hardest to dodge with, but that leads to an avoidance playstyle anyway. Like with any character in like all Eclipse. 6, it's It's just the same as 6 on any character. It's just 5 but 6. 20% less money. 7 would probably be a challenge. 8, I think I will have problems with. Either way, that is the end. So, for anyone who appeared, thanks for appearing. Anyone who didn't, oh well. And then stretching. And yeah, I shall end. Bye.